you heard your song Anywhere Strange where you didn't expect to hear it yet?
Walked into like a Panda Express like literally 3 weeks ago, and I caught the last like 30 seconds of it, and I was like,
yeah.
That was my first time like hearing it 100% organically.
The OHP Uncut Podcast with Kannon.
We talked like right when it first dropped.
Yeah.
And when Sunroof first dropped, and we were talking about just how you wanted a song that had a good vibe, and you weren't necessarily big on lyrics. You just wanted the song to feel good and to resonate with people that way. And I think you hit the mark, don't you?
I would hope so. I think so. I think I'd say so for sure. Yeah.
Dude, this is one of the songs. This is probably going to be like the song of the summer. You realize that, right?
That's what people keep saying. I'm just waiting until like everyone agrees that that's the thing before I start saying it too.
Hey, it's obvious, man. It's clearly obvious. And now it's like what, top 10? Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Yeah, that's a insane feeling that I didn't even ever think of like as a possibility in my life. So that's pretty wild that it's happened.
I hear artists say that, but you had to have kind of known. So, I mean, you wrote the song for a reason. You knew it was good.
Yeah, I mean, I just like have never, I don't know. I never really imagined like my song on the radio. Like I always like wanted as many people as possible to hear it. But like, I guess, I don't know. I just never assumed it would ever make it there just because it's like seems so far-fetched. And it's done that.
What is it about the radio? People like a lot of times now they go, oh, I'll get my music on streaming. You know, I mean, I still listen to the radio, but I get it, you know, music from all these other places. How important is it that the song does well on the radio to you? And what is your sort of barometer for success?
I know, I mean, undeniably radio is the biggest marketplace. So like being on the radio allows you to get on or to have your song reach more people than anything else. Even, you know, the biggest playlists on Spotify, like, so doing that like has expanded my reach like substantially. And I'm still growing on monthly listeners and, you know, playlists, I mean, not playlists, but streams on like actual other services now too. So like I don't know how far we would be without radio right now. Just cause it has been out for so long. So I think the radio has just given it like a whole nother second life. So I think it's like super important.
Have you heard your song Anywhere Strange? Where you didn't expect to hear it yet? Like I was like pumping gas the other day and it was coming out of the gas pump. I'm like, wow, this is everywhere. Legit. That's
pretty funny. No, I mean, my friend today just texted me how she is in Korea or her friend's in Korea. And they sent like a video to her of the song playing like in some random gas station in Korea. So that's like pretty sick. I think for myself, I walked into like a Panda Express like literally 3 weeks ago, and I caught the last like 30 seconds of it, and I was like, I hadn't heard it in public. That was my first time like hearing it 100% organically, without anyone like trying to play it for me or anything like that. So that was a really sick feeling, just like wow.
So you got to hear the song, and you got some fire orange chicken on top of it.
So. It was just a great little lunch, you know.
Is that what you get at Panda?
I get the orange chicken and I get the honey walnut shrimp.
Yum. Good choices. Seems like a random question, but I feel like you came on so fast. People may not know you as a human being yet. They just know you as the guy behind that song that is the most catchy song ever written. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What do you think is something about you that people don't understand about you as a person that you would like them to know about you?
I'm just ready to show people that I'm more than just Sunroof, for sure. I think that's like my biggest thing. Like, I think when I find a new artist, especially when they only have a couple songs out, it's like, all right, like I'm not going to like get too invested yet. Cause like a lot of the times, like I'm not like the biggest fans of their other stuff sometimes.
Yeah. And you get let down. Yeah.
And I think in those cases, it's a lot of the time they made something that they don't normally make, and it turns out being way better than what they normally make. Yeah. And I'm hoping in my case that, you know, all my stuff is in the same realm of things. So I just am wanting people to hear the new stuff, and like, that's on me and my team to get it out there. Because I'm really proud of everything that's coming out, and the remixes as well. I'm super stoked that those are finally here. And I'm just excited for the world to hear more Nicky Youre and hopefully get more invested into me and my life.
Now, the remixes, I did not expect to see a Thomas Rhett remix. How did that happen, man?
I saw he post. I don't even know like the full story, but I just know that he posted on his Instagram like the song slaps with like Sunroof, and I was like, no way. And then like we got in contact and FaceTimed, and he was like, dude, this song like is such a banger. Like my kids know all the words, and I was like, dude, that's sick. And I was telling him how like my mom is like the biggest Thomas Rhett fan ever, and he was just like cracking up at that. So.
Wow, so that legit happened super organically then.
Yeah, it felt like pretty organic from, as much as I can see. Obviously, there's some like behind the scenes, after we started talking, like type of stuff that has to happen.
The business part, right?
The boring stuff that I don't like to do. So, yeah, he's super dope, and he did such a good job on it. And I'm super happy that it's like out, and like I think people are really gonna like it if they give it a shot.
What about Loud Luxury? Because that one's amazing too.
Yeah, no, I think honestly all of them are I'm like super happy with all of them. Loud Luxury is dope. I just talked to those guys for the first time not too long ago on the phone, and they are so sick. Like
those are the guys you want to sit back with and do whatever you do recreationally with. You want to do it with them.
For sure. I would imagine so. They're super chill. They're like great musicians, and I'm hanging out with them in a couple of days to make some new stuff too. So like, we'll see what happens with that.
Oh, damn. You guys are going to meet at a studio somewhere?
Yeah, I think probably just hang out at their house, and whether we make content or make some new stuff, they're like super chill. So I'm excited to just like hang out with them. And vibe.
You'll either make content or you'll make brownies, one or the other. I'm just saying.
I don't know that side of them yet, but we'll see.
You're gonna have some fun. You're gonna have some fun. It's great to have this song that like blows up, and then it gets to be top 10, and then all of a sudden, right at that time, you've got these dope remixes that come out that's gonna push it right on over the edge.
Yeah.
What else you got going on this summer?
Well, so after these, or now that these are here, I'm going to be doing, I'm going to have a new single out hopefully soon. I'm starting to tease some more on TikTok and see what people are vibing with. And then an EP, and then, hopefully I'll be able to do a tour, where probably an opening tour for some of I have a couple of people that I'm really interested in hoping to do that for, but, probably be like a support act for someone like really cool. So that's the goal right now. Start doing some more one-off shows as well for my own stuff to like, I'm only on show number 3, or I'm going to be on show number 4 next time. So I still have a lot to learn, but I think they're pretty fun, and they're coming together for sure. I'm excited about them.
How about like your personal life? Has that changed now that the song has blown up?
Not really, because, I just graduated college, and that's like kind of when everyone stops being friends with everyone. So like I was already in my like small group of like, 10 less than 10 like in total people that like I hang out with like pretty consistently. So
where did you go to school?
I went to UC San Diego.
Were you doing shows there?
I was not doing shows. No, the show aspect is brand new to me. I was still making music a little bit. But I was really just focusing on school, because I was not loving the music I was making, and I only had one producer, but he wasn't really into making like the pop stuff. So like I was kind of just figuring myself out. And then like a couple months later, Sunroof came, and that was like right before I was literally so close to quitting music. And my manager was like, dude, like you can't quit. Like these demos that I sent him, he thought were great. And then a couple months after that, like Sunroof was created, and I was like, all right, I'm pretty glad I didn't quit.
It's so hard, because like just having a great song that's not enough. That's not it. Like all the pieces have to come together perfectly. So I'm glad you hung in there until everything kind of clicked into place, man, because this song definitely deserved to have its day in the sun, man.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Nice, man. Well, enjoy the rest of your summer. Let's play the remix. I'm trying to decide which remix to play. I tell you what, they're both dope, dude. Why don't we play the Thomas Rhett first, and then later on in the show, we'll play the Loud Luxury.
All right. Have you heard the 24K Golden one yet?
No, that one I have not gotten to yet. I'm just going to be quite honest with you. Should I play that one too?
That was great. I mean, I think you should play as many of them as you want.
You're like, you should probably just put them all on loop and play them for the rest of the show.
Yeah.
Hey, man, thank you for your time, Nicky. Really do appreciate it. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mike. I appreciate it, bro.
The OHP Uncut Podcast with Kannon.